Hey guys, welcome in, and I'm just doing this is my first episode of Duel Links. I downloaded it a couple of days ago, and people have been asking me, SHD, would you play Duel Links? And I started playing another game last week, Jump Arena, and people weren't that into it. And then so I had someone again say, you should play Duel Links. I was like, you know what? I'll do it. I used to play Yugioh in tournaments when I was younger, and I stopped around about the time, a little bit after the Synchro Summons were introduced. And then so I just started playing it, and then I just happened to start playing right when the 5Ds were getting dropped. So the Synchros are here. This is exactly the kind of ones that I was playing with. And guess what? I went and did a pack opening. I recorded it, and I don't know where the footage is gone, and guess what? Man, it was one of the best openings I could have got. So you can see up here, I've got 100 packs left, and out of those 80 packs, so it starts at 180, out of those 80 packs, I got a Stardust, I got the Flame Veil, and I got the X-Saber Synchros, all those Synchros plus one of these other traps, which is pretty cool. And as well as a whole bunch of these other super rares. So I got the 2 Dark Elves, I got one of these Silver Dragons, I got one Saber Dark Soul. I would like to get another one. I got one of these, like so many of these. I got one of these Synchros, I got one of those Dark Factories, I got both of the these guys, and even got quite a few of these ones. We got max of them. So anyway, I had some amazing pulls, and I'm just so gutted. I am gutted that I can't find the footage. I cannot find it. I was gonna upload it, and I can't find it. So that was amazing. I had 6,000 gems when I started those pulls, so I spent about 4,000. And I got all of those, and I was like, maybe I should stop. I kind of want to keep going and maybe get one of these guys. But, anyway, back to the point now. I am just going to go have a quick little run through my deck, what I've got. The reason why I did these pack openings, one of my viewers who really wanted me to start Duel Links this time, he advised me. He was like, oh, maybe you shouldn't invest that much. It's going to get outdated. I was like, you know what? The Stardust Dragons are always good. I remember when I played 5D, Stardust was still one of the most OP mons. So if I filter it here from sort by newest, here we go. These are all the ones that I've just pulled. So if we're looking here, I got one of the Gusto Fusion, not Fusion, Synchros. I've got a few of these Genix, Hydro Genix ones. Look at that, the Stardust. I can't believe I messed this up and I lost the recording. There's a whole episode down the drain. My first one, which was meant to be my big pack opening, and it was a massive Stardust. Anyway, so I got the Stardust. I got a whole bunch of these other little X-Sabers and quite a few of these other little things. So where else are the good ones? I got one of these Blue Eyes Summoning ones, so that was pretty cool. I was quite happy with that, and I got 2 of these Dark Elves, as I was saying before. I got quite a few of the different little Gusto cards and X-Saber ones, and so I've got all of these ones in my current deck that I'm running. And also pulled, what was it? That was the other ultra rare I got. Whew. It's pretty cool. I was glad I got one of these at one of the sword. I remember those being so nasty. I really want another 1 or 2 of these. These are amazing. And got 2 of these guys, both the X-Saber fusions. So not fusions, synchros. So those are all the things that I pulled. I thought that was a pretty good pack opening. Let me know, was that an amazing pack opening? Is that pretty good for that amount of boosters opened? I would like to hear you guys' thoughts. For you guys who play this a lot, I would like to know. For anyone who is here and sticking around from my normal Pokemon Duel content, I used to play Yugioh, as I said just before, a lot for tournaments and other things when I was younger, and so I'm pretty familiar with a lot of these cards. One thing that I loved about Yu-Gi-Oh, same as Pokemon, I just love the pictures. Just looking at just the detail, everything that goes into these, and there's just some amazing, amazing looking, um, amazing looking cards. Um, so even like you just look at these, they're just so cool. Like this is like I just love this kind of like manga art, and it's pretty cool. So I started right at the end of the Yubel event, and I only got up to level 50 Yubel. When I beat level 50, level 60 wasn't showing up, so I think it's just because I was a little bit new and I wasn't sure really what's happening. So I only got the first 2 stages of Yubel. Just for anyone else who is there who knows quite a little bit about all this. I've had some good pulls. I pulled this from one of my login boosters. Ah, man, getting some good ultra rare pulls. So yeah, quite a nice lot of cards. So whoops, while I'm here, I am going to just have a quick little run over what deck I've got currently, what I'm running. So I'm currently running this with the ability Mark of the Dragon Head. For those of you guys who don't know what that is, I'm guessing anyone that's here to watch for Duel Links will know what this is. So sorry if I'm boring you, but I get 2 Junk Synchros and a Stardust Dragon added to my deck, which I was lucky enough to pull one, so I'm actually running 2 of them, which is pretty cool. So I am running the X-Sabers along the top, and I'm running one of these Tuned Magicians just so I can get a 4-star tuner, so I can easily get a Stardust out if I want, so I can get multiple ways of getting a Stardust, and then you add the other tuners in, and that's what the Gustos are there for. The Gustos are there for tuning with the X-Sabers, but also to use with the other Junk Synchron. They all just fuse together, and do their thing. That's what this deck is about. I've currently got it at 24. I'm not sure what I want to drop. I'm thinking I might drop one more of these guys. I haven't really found a need for 2 of them at the moment, and probably actually I want to remove this guy now. I tried running him just for the sake of it, and that didn't work. So I will drop him. I know that's one thing that I do want to drop. How do I? If anyone is a Duel Links expert, how do you just jump to your extra deck in here? The only way I've been able to find out is by like filtering, going synchro, and then like adding something like that in, and then hey, that's the only way I've been able to find out how to do it. So I'm sure there is a better way. So if anyone can help me, that'd be great. But these are my extra decks. It's so surprising, feels so weird, like the card limits to only 3 on the field, as well as only like 20 in the deck, or 3, 4 in the hand at the start, like all these things, and only having 5 in your extra deck is very limiting. So I've got 1 Stardust that I pulled, all these other ones that I pulled, and then on top of that I get the extra Stardust added in with that ability, the Mark of the Dragon Head. So that's pretty good. I was thinking maybe I could drop 1 Stardust, which I might do just for now, to add in my other which one, let's have a quick look at this guy. So I was considering adding in this guy, and then maybe dropping Stardust, since I've got 2 in there because of his ability, and then when I move someone else, then I can just use a normal Stardust. So I think I'll do that. So you just drag it down. Well, there we go. I just found out. So there we go. I'm going to try this. So I can actually take that off now. And so now with this is going to make it hopefully a little bit easier to run, give me a little bit more options, and help it to run smoothly. I'll take this for a quick little test drive for you all here, and this is what I love about Yu-Gi-Oh! And what I liked about Pokemon Duel. That's my normal game I play if anyone's here just for the Duel Links. I love like strategy, deck building, all that kind of stuff, and strats, and making unique things. I'm a free-to-play player at the moment. I'm just gonna look to stay free-to-play. All my gems and things I've just saved up from my this game seems fairly easy to get those like gems to open packs, which I kind of like. There's a whole lot of cards to get, and I kind of like that. I won't be able to get like all the most pay-to-play like premium deck straight away, but that's one thing I like. I like making decks with what I've got and seeing how competitive I can make it. So let's just test it out against this guy. I know he's easy, but just to show you guys how this deck I've got it running. For anyone who pulled these cards and want to know how to use them, or want to have another idea of how they can use them, I'm gonna be changing a few decks up. So if you're here and you want to see like a few different decks with I'm playing maybe a Gusto deck, a Genix deck, all these different little things, just as a free to play point of view, just making it with what I've got since I've only just started the game. Anyway, let us see. My opponent is going to come out with one of these, and this is like when I didn't buy any cards and decks. Like I was like, even with someone just drops something like this, I would struggle. Like as a newbie, you only got those little like basic like 2, 3, 4 stars, all the normal monsters with like 1500 attack, and if they just drop something like that on you and then drop like 3 power-ups, then you're like, oh, I'm struggling, which is nuts. And now that as soon as I've done this, I'm finding this super easy. So what I am going to look to do is how much attack is he? He is 18. Well, it's going to be that. So anyway, so what I was saying is I'm just going to set this quickly. So what I want to look to do with this deck is I was looking at the possibilities of setting this, and then I can flip and get the next Gustos out of my deck, get them all ready to fuse. But first I'm just going to start it off with tuned first. And the reason why I want to start off with tuned first is so I can just do nice little easy things like this. So I'm just going to normal summon it this turn, then I'm going to attack. I know this is easy and I'm not going to be able to do this just against other opponents, but since I'm not against other opponent yet, I will say yet, then I'll look to do more and faster plays. So then I probably would have had to do the Gustos if I was playing against another player. So what I am going to look to do, I want to drop this, activate that, use this guy, normal summon, and this is where this guy is amazing. When I said I wanted to get 2 more of them, this is why. So I'm just going to go over here. Wrong. Why is that button in the way? So on a synchro for my big guy. Pop, pop. Get him into attack mode, and I will be able to use the other little guy's abilities, and then he's going to pop another X Saber into my hand at my end phase. So it's pretty cool. And if you can easily get this guy out with there we go, there's his effect, with ease in like 2 turns, this is nasty. So I am going to choose this guy to add in. So the one star that I just took out of this deck at the start, I took him out because I just was fine. I thought I would have him in there just so I can help synchro, but I just found I didn't need it. So what I am going to look to do is I'm going to summon this guy, normal summon. He's going to go straight up to 2/2. So that's because of the field spell, X Sabers gain 100 times their level, so his 4 stars going to gain 400 attack, plus his ability adds 200 for each X monster, X Saber. So have my 2 X Sabers there. So let's go battle this. And it's should be hopefully fairly nasty to just get rid of. I am going to end my turn here, and ooh, not going to use it just yet. So, but I will use one now. And the reason why I want to use one now is because I'm about to win anyway, and I'm just going to use them just for the tributes, just for the sake of it. Or I can use them to summon and synchro, which I could do. Do I want a synchro? Is the question. Synchro or normal summon? Let's go for another synchro. And for those of you who guys play this often, if you would be able to assist me, I'm level 4 or lower, so that's not going to help. But I'll get him out anyway. So if you'll be able to assist me, there's a couple of questions I do need help with. Is there a way to get rid of your excess cards when you get like 4 or 5 of them duped? Can you just get rid of them? Well, is there a way to trade them? I'm sure I did one of I'm just gonna wait one more turn just so I can just get my tribute summon, because I know you get extra points for it. Let me know. So what I want to do is, what level is he? No. Sorry. So what I want to do is, I'm getting lost. Either get rid of excess cards, and trade them in, because sorry, in one of those quests I heard that you can trade them in for quizzes. Heard that you can trade them in for other things, either gate keys or gems or something. But anyway, that's kind of how the deck is, the idea and the strategy behind the deck. It won't be quite so, like, I need to try and speed it up, and I'm probably going to have to drop a couple of the cards out of there to speed it up. But this is what I was talking about for anyone that's new, is just those few extra summons I thought I would get in there for whatever points. What do these points, can someone who's there tell me, what do those points do? I remember I've seen on YouTube some of the other YouTubers grinding out to get maximum points of like 8,000, or like Guns Blazing did one of grinding for and doing it 5,000 fast, and he said that's good as well. So I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts on, or hear if someone could just tell me what it is. So this is going to be the real test for me. 2 tests. These event gaps, I haven't been able to Vagabond, sorry. I haven't been able to beat one yet. So I want to try this. See if now they've actually got a deck with a little bit of power, can I beat one of these guys? And then, like, I've had two or three times of him showing up. I've nearly beat him, and then once I attacked and he activated a trap, and then it wiped me out, and I was just that attack away from winning. And I was like, no, if I didn't attack, he wouldn't have been able to attack me, and I could even just decked him out that way. I was disappointed. Anyway, hoping to get a little bit better now. So, my opponent is going first, is it? Yeah, my opponent is going first. I'm also surprised that whoever goes first doesn't get one extra card to start with. That just seems so odd to me from like playing the actual card game. So what has this guy got? He has got, during your main phase, if this is normal summon, you can tribute all phase monsters to have their effects negated. Ooh. If you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I am going to normal summon, since we're allowed 2 in one turn this time. because that's the special rules of this guy, I believe, I am going to just straight out try and get out my big guy. And gotta stop. Gotta put that somewhere else. I'm just gonna go for that synchro straight away. Confirm. Confirm. Alright, let's get him out. And what does this guy do? Nothing. So I'm gonna just go battle. I'm gonna go try and knock him out. I felt like using this, but I kind of felt like it was a waste. So I didn't. Oh, I should put my trap down there. I should have put my trap down. That was a misplay. Misplay on my behalf. But like already I can see this feels so much nicer. So I'm just going to normal summon this, and then I'm going to tribute summon this. Yes, so much, man, this is so much easier now that I've actually got a good deck. I'm going to use this, activate. Oh, face up, it has to be face up. I just stuffed up. I forgot it had to be face up. Alright, I'll get used to this. I knew what I'd done straight away. Like, I just saw 2 cards, and I will get used to it. So my opponent is pretty much top decking as well. No, not yet. So let us see. Okay, well, I might as well activate this now. And let's get him into attack mode. Let's set this guy. This thing is that ultra rare that I pulled, and oh man, it is so nice. Oh, bubonic vermin, no. He's gonna get another one or 2. 1, maybe he's got one in his hand. No, or maybe he's only got running 2. I do not know. Can you get another one? There we go. There's the last one. So in my turn, and with that trap down, I should be fairly safe. Not going to use it unless he attacks. And there we go. So maybe I might be able to drop this one as well. I had this one in there. That was one of my original ones that I had. Actually, no, I won't use it just yet. Let's go battle. Let's attack. No. And then let's give him a nice big hit. Alright, man, this is so much easier, I must say. I think I will actually be able to get into ranked. Let's get into ranked after this. I want to get into ranked and actually try this. What does this do? Special summon this card is a normal monster. You can only activate. Oh, interesting. 2-star. Okay. So that could also be good for synchros as well. All these little things. So I am going to activate this lucky axe. Let's do it. Let's give it to this guy. And let's get into battle. I'm going to activate it just for the sake of activating it, because I don't think there's anything he can do. And now I can get mine back when I want to. But just for it feels good. It feels good to be able to actually have a deck that I can use to beat him, not just all those little normal monsters pulling one out at a time. Alright, I think the last part of this is going to be a long episode. My other episodes, if you guys want to continue to tune in and watch me, is I'm going to look to do what do we call it? Shorter episodes probably than this, and I'll just do a few games here and there, maybe a bit of deck building, maybe a bit of just different decks. And this is one of the friends that got me to play this time. He told me to do it, and I'm sure he's good enough to beat him. Let's say, what should we do? What shall we do? Let us say you cannot use monster effects. I'm sure he can do that. Okay. Set that challenge. Cool. Do I want to check the opponent's deck? Yeah, not really, not just yet. So it feels good. It feels good to get a win against that guy. And now the only other thing left is the battle. So I want to. Oops, that's not the right what I'm looking for. I did not mean to do that. Bingo. I've got. Oh, open my 5. I opened packs. I got my lines. Bingo. Gems. Another bingo. Megamorph. Obtain a card to the card trainer. I should probably do that as well. I went and bought just like a couple of pot of greeds before. Ah, sold out. What is in this list? Nothing. Nothing that I can get anyway. Not that I want to buy them. Ooh, so you can only get one. So if anyone, whoever is here, can you just inform me that does know all about this, is what can I buy? I don't want to buy that. I've already got 2 now, and you can only use 2. I don't really want to buy that either. Oh, I don't have the mats. Did I actually spend that much? Oh, I didn't know, because I thought it was the smaller number. No, I did not want to spend all of my tickets on one of those. Anyway, I did. I must have. So, I've still got a little bit to learn on this. I've got someone else to play. I want to try do one ranked duel for you guys, just so I can show you guys how the type of player I am, and also how I want to see how this deck will actually do, because I went into the ranked once before, just to try and just to see what it was like, see if I could do it with my last deck, and that thing was an embarrassment. Like a whole bunch of just straight. All I was looking to do is get a 4-star out, either try and have it on the field long enough to tribute, or use like a little power up to knock something out. But people were just like out summoning me, and it was a mess. Alright, let us see. What can we do? I've got my synchros in here. Here we go. This is going to look good. I am going to... What do I want to do? I'm going to normal summon it and just see what my opponent has. Not the best hand for me with all these monsters, and that's why I was thinking. I've got 2 of these in the deck. I was going to put 3. I'm glad I didn't. Maybe I just drop it down to 1. But they can be, these are better late game than early game. So my opponent has got a very, very big deck as well. That 25, and he's got like max in there, does he? 17. When this is summoned, you can target 1 ninja you can control and increase its level. Okay. Having a little thinky think. So it's level 5, alright. Let's look into synchro, potentially. I really need some of my magic and trap cards, is all I'm going to say. Let us see. He's probably going to pull out a synchro next turn and then do a big synchro. He's only got 1 in there though. So that is hopefully where I'll be able to... No! And then I get one of these. Let's set that. Alright, and next turn end. So these, if I've got 2 or more in my graveyard, then I will be able to summon him, and I'll just be able to flop him out. So hopefully I can do that. Hopefully I pick up one of my tuners, and then we can really get into the action. What is this? Dark Scorpion. When this inflicts battle damage. Okay. Spell and trap, destroy it, or send the top 2 cards of their deck to the graveyard. Ooh, I wonder if he's going to go for decking out, and that's why he's got a bigger, more in his deck, or he didn't want to attack. Wow, big mistake. Big mistake for my opponent. How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? I need to get one of these guys out, but also, if this card was sent from your side of the field to the graveyard. Right, so I'm just going to go straight out here, normal summon this guy. Yes. Confirm, let's do it. X-Sabers. I'm going to pop this right about now as well. Activate. Let's destroy something. Oh, it has to be face up. I keep mucking that up. So it looks like it's going to be that. And then I'm going to go into battle, and let's do this. No, I don't want to activate mine. Okay. Alright. So competitively, I probably would have got wrecked with my last deck that I was running. So let us get one of these into my hand. There we go. Feels better. Feels a lot better. And just the extra draw power, the extra everything that these X-Sabers bring is pretty good. And like for a free-to-play person who's only just jumped into the game, pulled a few of these, able to make a deck, that feels cool. It feels good and usable. I know it's not going to stand up to the most OP decks, but hopefully if once I invest a little bit more, level up a bit more in the game, pull a few more cards, hopefully, we'll see. If you guys stick around for that and you want to see that, you can see how well I can do. Hopefully. I'd love to hear what your guys' thoughts are on this current deck. If you think I should take something out, or... Oh, there we go. I've got them both anyway. So I'm just going to normal summon this one. He's going to go up to a 1800. And let's get battling. So... No, I don't want to... So the only reason why that isn't there is because... just for the synchros, wanting to be able to pop whichever ones I can out, and just help me with my picking and choosing which ones I want to get out. So either where I'm getting the 6 stars or the 7 stars, the 5 stars or the 8 stars, is just going to help me with my options, depending which tuners I'm drawing. So you're actually seeing 2 completely like different games. One where I'm only pulling all of my X-Saber monsters, and one where I got all like my tuners and magic guards, so magic and traps. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. Hopefully let me know what you guys want to do. Oh, there is a timer. I was going to ask as well, is there a timer for when you're doing PPVs, PVPs, not PPVs, not pay-per-views? What am I talking about? It's good to see that there is one. So there's a time limit on your turn. I hope people do. Are people like really slow, and do they take like ages? Or are there like people who just BM and just be like, oh, I've lost, and then they just time it out? Or are people generally pretty good in this game? For any of you guys who have been here for quite a while, love any help I can get from you guys, and I think this looks like it's going to be the win. I've got about 1 minute to wait it out. But so what I would look to do from here with this deck, I'd probably get my next X-Saber out, or maybe pull out the next one. But I like with the three card slots, I need to make sure I'm keeping some space for. I'm leaving some space for my tuners, so I can synchro and do everything else that I need to. Man, the 3, like this compared to like the proper full like 8,000, 5 in your hand, 5 on the field Yugioh, the original, is a completely different meta game, and what you'll be able to do. Oh, it's mine. All that time I was waiting for my opponent, and it's my turn, and all that. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If anybody knows who this opponent is, or if I did this to anybody, I am sorry. All that talking, and it was mine. I didn't even look up there. Alright, I've got a few things I need to get on top of, obviously, with this game. But, for the most part... Ooh, what is that? No. Oh man, have I only got 12 seconds to win the game, do I? Look at your deck, and if you do, you can add one monster from your deck to your hand whose sum of attacking deck is your life points. So 1,000. He's got to get a 1,000. Have I only got 12 seconds to win the game now? Is that what that timer is? That's pretty cool then. That's going to stop people from just doing exactly what I did. Well, at least that was accidentally, but if you got someone sitting here trying to duel somebody and they're taking forever. Man, I feel bad now after I was just asking about that and it was all my turn. Whoops. That's not going to happen all the time, especially from now on either. So I hope you guys will stick around and enjoy these videos. Not me BMing anybody. Like 8 seconds, alright. I've got to do what I've got to do in 8 seconds. I've got to be quick to press the buttons, is what I've got to be. So, let him knock himself. That's going to help me actually. That is helping me. Once in range, if this is normal summons, no, go away. Okay, junk. Yep. Battle. No, go away. Alright. Did that timer reset then when it came back to my turn? I'm not sure, but I won anyway. But I could have got out my Synchron. I could have gone for like a Stardust and everything else. And just to be safe, I probably should have done that. But with that timer ticking down, I didn't want to check. And it feels good to get my first win on my rookies. So, cool. Okay, I can definitely do that. So if you guys want to see me pulling, making decks, creating different decks, playing with this deck, and seeing how far I can go, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on everything and get you guys help. And if you guys want to see me creating and doing more, I'd love to have your guys' support. So I'll wait to hear from you. And man, it's so easy to get like the gem currency in this game. It just seems super easy. Do you guys find that? Oh, do you receive gems from sitting off of those? I didn't know that. I did not know that, like, by pressing the balloons you can receive gems. Man, they give you so much free stuff here. This is pretty cool. Anyway, so I've got these amazing pulls, the ultra rares. There were 9 in the pack. I've got 5 already. Do I pull some more? I considered going and getting maybe one of the starter packs. I had a little look at this starter pack and one of the other ones. I was thinking, oh yeah, maybe I can get a starter pack, and that might help out a little bit just with a few extra synchros. But I pulled quite a lot of synchros, even though, well, this one you can use for anything, which is good. Whereas my other X-Saber ones can only be used for X-Sabers. So I considered doing it, and also for the structure decks I considered getting the legendary warriors, because they had a couple of X-Sabers in here and a few other warrior supports, and I was thinking, man, maybe I could do with a couple of these, like maybe these could be good. If it destroys an opponent in battle, you can destroy one card your opponent controls. That is pretty cool. Is that worth the gems? to buy a pack for. And plus just these things, I'm not sure if I'd use them or not, but when I first saw it, I was like, 18, yeah, I need some of those. But that's because I was running my terrible deck. But I'm not sure about all these contributing number of warriors except for and one additional attack. So like things like that could be cool, but I'm not sure. And this could recycle all the equips, which is cool. I'm not sure. Let me know what you guys think I should do, or if I should just go pull some more. I am definitely considering pulling some more because I do want to get those other ones. And if I do like pull a couple more ultras, I'd like reset the box. I like it how you can actually control this and like reset the box and choose different boxes. I think that's so cool. So I've got one Stardust at the moment. 2 would be good in the future, I'm guessing. And I'd like to get this guy. This would be a cool little tuner to get. An X-Saber tuner is what I need. Anyway, like to hear your guys' thoughts. I think that's going to end. I'm not going to do any more rambling for now. But the deck is doing well. I am enjoying this game. I'm finding it quite fun. Quite fun to just get in and play. And before, when I was trying to make a deck and I was like really struggling and I just wanted to pull some new cards, I got to the set, I was like, it will be a bit more fun with some cards. So I just went out and did it, and I'm glad I did, because it is a whole lot of fun just trying to create. Now I've got a few extra cards to actually change a deck, not just put in like my highest attackers. It's pretty cool, and I want to try and make a few different ones as I mentioned. So if there's any ones that you'd like to see, either Gusto or Genix or more X-Saber, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. I don't have the junk ones at the moment. What is this? I am going to set this guy in my turn. So I'm using all these traps at the moment, which I might end up dropping. They're just to get more tuners back from the grave, so that I can synchro as much as I can. And there we go, beautiful. So I'm gonna pop this one off. Normal summon. No, go away. I can't put that anywhere. It's just getting in the way. Alright. Let us special summon here. Let's get the X-Saber one out. The one that I pulled. The big one. Well, they're both big, good ones. But let's pull it out. I do like the little animations and things, although some of them can get a bit too lengthy. Yes, I do want to use its effect. And I want to bomb his back row. No, I don't want to destroy another one. No, I don't want to use that. I just locked my screen. Locked my buttons somehow. So, that is a little bit of a pain. I don't know how I've locked it. I need to figure out how to unlock my phone's buttons. But, alright, for now, let us go and attack this. No. I think I'm just going to have to give it a restart after this. So, I'm going to end my turn. Next turn, I can use this to give him some tokens, give me a tuner back. Oh, there we go, it's working again. Maybe. Is the end phase? No, it's not working again. I thought it was, but I just not clicked on the button because of my non-working keys on my phone. The problem with on-screen buttons. So, what I am going to look to do is I'll pop this guy out, normal summon him. Let's activate this guy, confirm him. Doesn't matter, let's go defense. And let's give him an attack. and an attack, and let's special summon. So that's where one thing could go quite cool, is normally I'd probably want to get Stardust out if I was against a good opponent as soon as I can, but because I'm not, I'll just get this guy. But that's what the level 2 guys are in here for. Boom! All that direct damage. You're the worst! And also, if you guys want to have a face cam on this, normally I do my videos with face cams, so I can potentially start doing that. I'm just not sure, like doing it on screen on phone one. If I'm just doing it in phone mode so people can full screen on their phone, or if people would rather like watch it on their bigger screens and have like a full backgrounded. I'll put a background on this one anyway, so I can do potentially do face cam as well. But love to hear you guys' thoughts on all those things that I've been mentioning. I know it's a super long episode for the first one. I'll keep the other one short for now, and I'll try and do one of these every day. So I'll leave it there. Look forward to hearing from you guys in the comments, and we'll see you guys next time.